Hello and welcome to another episode of James Reads the Star Wars Expanded Universe. This week I am going to be reading a selection to you from Star Wars Choices of One by Timothy Zahn. It is set in the era of the classic movies. We have Luke and Han and Leia fighting against the Empire. They're fighting for the Rebel Alliance. Mara Jade, who you see here on the cover, also makes an appearance. But she and Luke do not officially cross paths since they don't first meet each other until Heir to the Empire. So why don't we hop in and read the section I picked out. It's just a scene from the middle of the thing with Luke and Han. There wasn't much floor space in the Falcon where a person could get a proper angry stomp going, but Han did his best, with the result that both Luke and Chewie were already looking up as he came around the corner from the cockpit tunnel. "What's happened?" Luke asked anxiously. "What else?" Han growled, stomping a little more as he crossed over to where the two of them were sitting at the game board. "Or maybe I should say, who else?" Luke winced. "Leia?" "Like I said, who else?" Han said, dropping onto the wraparound couch beside Chewie. "Doesn't the Alliance know any other smugglers beside me?" Chewie rumbled a suggestion. "Come on, the rest of them can't be that untrustworthy," Han argued. "Raiken wouldn't keep them around if they were. I think her worshipfulness just likes throwing things like this in our lap." "What things?" Luke asked. "They want me to go back to Pol Minor and mingle with the other riffraff," Han told him. "See what I can find out about the weapons readiness of the Golan and that dreadnought out there." "I thought Firuz was on our side," Luke said, frowning. "Why do we care about that?" Chewie warbled a question. "No, there's no sign of Nusa Ezva's fleet," Han told him. "If the guy even has one, at least nothing Leia told me about." "So why do we care about the Golan and Sarissa?" Luke persisted. "How should I know?" Han growled. "There wasn't any point in worrying the kid about the Star Destroyer that had just passed through the Poln system, especially not since it had already left. You know Kraken. He's not happy if he doesn't see at least three threats coming at him from different directions." "I guess," Luke said, not sounding all that convinced. Mentally, Han shook his head. His lying technique must be slipping. "But you know the military," he said, standing up. "Even the rebel militaries. Show up and do what you're told." "I suppose," Luke said, standing up too. "That's okay. Go ahead and finish your game," Han said, waving him back. "I'll take us out." "Actually, I can't go," Luke said, looking pained. "Axelin called me while you were talking to Leia. He's going into the palace tomorrow, sometime, to talk to Firuz, and he wants me standing by in case of trouble." Han frowned, the Star Destroyer visit again flashing to mind. "He's more paranoid even than Kraken," he said. "Tell him you've got better things to do than sit around and play nurse droid for him." "Sorry," Luke said. "I can't." Han grimaced. "Yeah, I know. Show up and do what you're told." "So where are you going to spend the night? In your Z95? "Luckily, no," Luke said. "There's a hotel about a block from where Axelin's staying. He said he booked me a room there." "A cheaper place than his?" "Probably," Luke said. "I was going to finish the game first, but if you need to leave, I'll just grab my things and get going." "Yeah," Han said. "Well, watch yourself, okay?" A brief frown creased Luke's forehead, but he just nodded. "You too," he said, and headed over to the bunk where his small bag was stowed. Han looked back at Chewie. The big Wookiee was gazing knowingly at him. Han shook his head microscopically. They would discuss it after the kid left. Chewie nodded and busied himself with closing down the game. Then, heaving himself off the couch, he warbled a farewell to Luke and headed for the cockpit. 10 minutes later, with the Falcon prepped and cleared, they headed out. And finally, Chewie asked what was going on. "I don't know," Han told him, "but strange stuff's starting to happen. I don't think this is going to work out as neatly as Axelin thought it would." Chewie muttered something under his breath. "Nope," Han agreed. "It never does it?" Alright, so that was a section out of Star Wars Choices of One by Tim Zahn. See you guys next time for James Reads Star Wars Expanded Universe. Alright, bye!